Hello everybody. So welcome again. I have another video to share some gems with you. I hope you're finding them helpful. Please remember to comment and just share your thoughts and feedback, and feel free to ask questions, and I'll try my best to just respond quickly as possible. So I wanted to talk to you about starting the writing journey. I know some of us always had something, or some persons always have ideas in their heads, but just don't know how to get it out, right? I want to encourage you to just start the process, start writing your thoughts down, start putting them together, and get the process on the way. Right? So the first thing that I want to recommend, and these are things that I've learned along the way, from my own experience and my own research. Find a quiet space in your house as your writing area. Find some time, right? Set aside some time that you're gonna focus on writing, whether it's at night when everybody's asleep or in the morning when you're not yet up. But give yourself a good 25 to 30 minutes to just write your thoughts down, right? And when you're doing that, I want you to start creating a mindset. If this is something that you want to do, you have to make sure you have the right mindset, because there are challenges that are going to come along the way, and you may want to give up, you may feel frustrated, but you have to have a good and positive mindset, just like with anything else that you do, right? I tend to relate it to, listen, if you're working for somebody, you give it your all. You give them your all. You put your 100%. So if you're going to do this for you, right, it's something that you want to do, then give it your all. Any challenges come, face it, push through it, and get on. So when you find your quiet space, have your notebook and just start with these questions. Why do I want to write? You have to figure out your why. Why are you doing this? Is it that you want to share knowledge? Is it that you want to share your creativity, to inspire, to educate? Why do you want to do this? And then the other part is, do you want to do this to create a passive income? Do you want to do this to build generational wealth, or to build a legacy to leave for your children? So figure out your why, because knowing your why and having a strong why will help you to see the possibilities. Listen, there are so many possibilities with becoming a published author. The things, the benefits, the things that come with it. I'm speaking from experience. I never thought these doors would open for me. Doors opening for me to speak, interviews, things like that. So please, if you're gonna do it, make sure you have a strong why, so you can hold on to that why when you're going through the process. Now, when you have your why, figure out what it is that you want to write. What are you writing? Are you writing a journal for your medical practice? Are you writing a children's book? Are you writing a novel? Are you going to be doing a series? So what it is that you're writing, and once you know what you're writing, then you have to start researching. You're going to have to invest. Self-publishing, get that myth out of your head that it's free, because it's not. There are things that you're going to invest in to make sure that what you put out, people will buy. So once you figure out your what, start researching, start checking out the genres that you want to go in. Go on Amazon, check out the books that are in the genres, the novels, say for example for preteens or for teenagers. Check to see what those authors are doing, how it is that they list their books, you know, they look at the feedback from the reviews, get your ideas. And in addition to that, buy a few of those books and review it and see how it is done, how it is packaged, right? When you do that, you get clearer. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is the area that I want to focus on. This is the genre, this is the age group. What is your target audience, right? So you have to figure out who it is now you're gonna write for. Who is your audience, right? Are you writing for children? Are you writing for preteens? Are you writing for teens, adults? Who are you writing for? And when you figure that out, then you can start putting your thoughts on paper. You start brainstorming and figure out how you're gonna do this, what you're gonna put together. When you have done that, and you start writing, my suggestion is don't start editing anything. Just write. Just free flow write. When you're done, and I mean not just chapter 1 or so, but when you're done, then you edit. So you make sure you go through, first of all, before you find your editor, and edit. Make sure that your story is flowing, etc. Right? Then when you get to that part now, then we can have that discussion in another video about choosing your editor and your illustrator, etc. But make sure that you follow those steps. That's my advice, and that's what I've seen from other authors. Start with knowing your why, then write down what it is that you're gonna do. Then you figure out, you do some research, and you do that not only by searching on the internet, but buying 1 or 2 of the books and seeing how your authors in your genre are creating these things. If you're gonna do a children's book, that tend to be a lot quicker to get done, but you still have to be very careful because your words have to be age appropriate. You have to think about these things, right? You don't want to write stuff in a book for a 3-year-old that is scary. So your research is important. And I do recommend that you buy a few books in your genre and see how it is done by these authors, right? Brainstorm, write out your thoughts, and then you edit. Don't edit while you're writing, because you won't get anywhere. You're gonna just be writing and then, oh, I don't need to write. I need to erase that. Write everything. Write your thoughts out before you start crossing out and deleting, etc. All right. Also, a lot of persons have this myth that self-publishing process is free. It is not. Absolutely not. You have to make sure that you set a budget, because you're going to need the assistance of other persons. You may think self-publishing, yes, you're publishing because you're not using a physical publishing house, but you're going to need the services of an editor and the services of an illustrator to do the inside of your book, and maybe another illustrator to do on the cover of your book. You are going to need, if you're going to upload on Ingram Spark, you're going to need to find a fee for that, right? As I said before in my other video, Amazon to upload is free, but you have these processes. If you a lot of persons are going with coaches. If you need somebody to guide your hand, you're going to have to pay for that service as well. So make sure you think about that. Don't come in with the idea that everything is going to be free or low cost, because the low cost, you're going to pay for what you get, right? If something is very, very cheap, then chances are the quality is not really at the level that you want it to be. So I encourage you to do all of this. Do your research, ask your questions here in the group, and if you want to reach out, you can reach out to me and we can have a call. So thanks for joining. Please remember to leave your comments, and if you know of somebody who wants to write a book but doesn't know how to really figure it out, you can invite them to join the group and we'll take it from there. All right, bless you. Bye.